lane gonna be looking? Is Skitter gonna have a solid time?
I think yes, so because he's not matched with with just a random hero. He's matched with the Techis. He's one of the strongest lane supports in the patch. And like, if they manage to attack first, like they can actually even kill the centaur.
So that's a defensive ward for the mid lane. I really like that ward that PSG Quest placed. It is gonna make sure that the rotations from crit do get spotted towards the mid lane.
What is this move what is this move by the Falcons? I never seen this before.
They're gonna go around and into the big jungle. They're gonna place a ward on that little hill, that one, and then they're gonna be trying to go for quest. That's the play. Let's see if it works
370 mana. Let's go.
30 seconds to
Perfect position by the quest, like full. They're gonna charge the stun. They're actually going.
They're going. The unstable concoction going on to Malik, and look at Noob already starting off with Illuminate going through all of them. The hoof stomp will connect. They do slow him down, however, and Malik will be going down. Malrine gets the first blood. Beautiful thing for him. Maybe they can bring down Skitter at least, charging up the unstable concoction. He'll get it off with his dying breath. So Skitter goes down. Snaking has been caught as well. A lot of damage into him. Two kills for Quest, but it doesn't change the fact that Malrine will have a really fast bottle in this mid lane.
Yeah, it's kind of balanced out. 2 kills for the Falcons, but who gets the top runes? There's actually 2 runes within top. Nope is gonna get 1, I feel. No, Snaking's gonna get both. Oh, nice.
No, he's faster. He's gonna have to deny it. Yep.
Okay, he's gonna get a ball fast on Marlene, and we already like praised this guy so much. He doesn't need any more help, but at least he loses half his HP coming to the lane.
So 30-second bottle has been bought. They do reward that ward from Quest. So all in all, can you say who's happier, or is everybody pretty much okay?
Who got kills on the Quest? That's important. Coddle one, and the other one was
Omar.
I'll check myself. Omar. So I think Quest is a bit happier, but we'll see. I mean.
It is very hard to say though. That ward that maybe the Tusk could have used to kill couriers, not gonna be there any longer. I really like the wards from Quest, however. They're literally covering every single path that Crit can take to rotate to the mid lane, and you want your Coddle to stay alive and to not be pressured when he's farming the jungle. So that's definitely gonna be so. So you said Alchemist should have a solid lane here. Techie's definitely one of the best supports to lane with you. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Skitter making a huge mistake. The Bushwhack will connect, and he's gone. Beautifully done.
Double branch plays. I mean, Skitter just getting a bit ahead of himself there. Snaking was pulling, and he tried to deny this range. Okay, he tries to deny melee, that's fine, but range, he fails to get all 2 in the spike like the top line.
Yeah, he also stood next range retreat, so the 8-core shots destroyed him, right? Just bouncing around. If that range retreat wasn't there, I'm not sure if you have enough. Nope. Gets the courier down. It will cost him some of his AP. Definitely still relatively worth it, though. Malrine, of course, his bottle was already delivered. Everything is fine. He'll continue laning without any issues. But Coddle is actually having better CS in the mid lane than the Pango. Is this to be expected? We usually see Coddle kind of struggle in terms of CS in the first couple of waves.
I think it should be expected. Like, cause Coddle, whenever you place him mid, you're just like, this guy is gonna get his portion, you know? He's gonna get his portion mid, and he's gonna stack, and he's gonna have his timings almost every game, you know? And Noob is a very talented player, so even if it's like hard for the Coddle, if someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be him.
It does look good for him currently. He is playing very aggressively, getting those Illuminates, pumping them into Malrine. The side lanes, though, so far relatively equal. The bottom lane did get pushed into the tower of Amar, so he's gonna be farming a little bit safer now. Skitter, he's gonna be doing Alchemist things, pushing, getting Omar low. Malik is of course there to protect his buddy, so So far, so good for both teams. Nobody super far ahead, nobody behind. Everybody getting their fair share of the gold.
But at bottom lane, Ange is getting level 3, and we all know Ange level 3 means someone will die. I feel like.
Does it have to be that way? Can you evade that? Shards onto TA2000. That team does nothing. There's the slow, and they have this Warpine Raider who's just getting the seed shots out, doing a lot of damage. Amar will get smacked and crit as well, but they are still alive, Milan. We'll see if that changes anytime soon. Another siege shot, and that's again gonna be a solid chunk of damage onto these two heroes.
I mean, great damage on them, but unfortunately for Kaori, the big camp spawns the... I cannot remember the creep name.
Satyrs.
Yeah, so it's probably the worst. Troll camp and the Satyrs are the worst camp for the Ange. Any other camp, they continue pressuring, but this way he needs to go away and find another creep.
We're seeing he did go into the jungle there to do as you said, because, well, there's just no kill potential. I remember the time where the Satyr creep was probably the best one for you to get, but now every single one has a better set of spells. Let's say a Wild Wing Ripper, right? You have that Hurricane pulling people back, making sure that they go down, or even...
Satyr is a very good creep. Just, you cannot take him until you're level 5.
Oh, so, yeah, he's higher level, that's true.
And the Troll Warlord also, whatever his name is, but he gets the Centaur, he gets another spawn on the camp. Weird they didn't ban it on the Tusk and the Razor side, and he's just gonna be zoning them. Look at this bottom lane. It quickly turned into a semi-disaster. Wait,
Tori has the heal there. He'll be okay with the Wisp. Nation Attendants keep him alive, or maybe not. That tag team, it does hurt with the Blood Grenade. They might just be able to get on top of him, and Crit gets the kill with the Snowball. He will be taking a solid chunk of damage, but Kaori's, well, his aggression will finally be punished. They just waited for that Centaur to expire and instantly went for the kill.
I mean, he was feeling himself a bit there, but... And gets overextended, dies, but at mid lane, he's gonna be in time to refill the bottle. I mean, not bottle, control the rune, sorry, it's a column, bottle of the light. 50-50, Gabe and Lord. It's my pleasure, Marlene, says the Gabe and Lord.
I guess Malrine, he did pray harder than Noob, and he will be getting the rune, Arcane Rune. Pretty solid one if you want to go for some action. We'll see if they're gonna be able to maybe threaten this keeper in the lane. Thus far, though, we're not seeing any support rotations to the mid lane, so it seems that both of the mid laners will be safe.
It's just hard to rotate for either side. If you want to rotate a Pango, he has like ultimate and he's like a king of the mid lane engagements. If you want to rotate a Call, he's like super fast right now, so I think action will be happening on the side lanes. Both Pango and... Oh, Pango is already deep in top.
Skitter lost the courier. That is the Arcane Rune. Pango wants to use the Rolling Thunder. Malik, without the Stampede, can't hope to escape this. There's gonna be way too many stuns. The Unstable Concoction connects. Malrine, he wanted to get the kill there with the Swashbuckle, will be missing, so the kill will ultimately go to Skitter. With these mid lane rotations, you usually want to be the one to get the kill. We saw there that Falcons were trying to give it to him, but the Swashbuckle did miss, and then Skitter, poor guy, he's gonna have to take the kill for himself.
I think actually opposite. I think he actually wanted to give it to the Skitter, like the Alchemist, you know, just get him as fast as possible to his radius, but it didn't really work out, so... But anyhow, he's gonna stick around the top lane, like, look at Pango. Is Centaur gonna fall into trap? Like, if he walks, he needs to wait for Pango to show to walk back to this top lane, because he's kinda eyeing.
Also, Falcons, they have that deep ward in a place where Quest had a defensive ward. That could be problematic for Noob later on if they find an angle at which to go for him. Really deep wards from Falcons in the enemy big jungle. Malrine is gonna be caught. The AD rune, Malrine picks it up, but Illuminate will hurt him not all that much. He went for the Rolling Thunder while snaking was destroying Omar. Noob next on the menu, pretty speedy, but he will be caught probably in the worst possible place. A little bit of luck there with the bounce stun just not coming again, and Malrine has been slowed down. There's gonna be another Illuminate in a couple of seconds. Nope, Noob doesn't have it. He won't go for it, and Kaori loses way too much HP under the tower. He cannot pursue, so Malrine, and they secure another kill with the second Rolling Thunder, and he gets himself away, allowing Snaking to get up to his level 6. This is going to be a very early one that does leave Amar all alone. Solar Bind is on him, Bushwhack connects as well, and with a couple of right clicks, that is a dead Razor. Just enough. Omar gets the kill with the right click.
Big kill for Noob. They need to match these Pango rotations. Pango already killing 2 heroes. Noob needs to match it, and at least he gets the Razor. It is gonna be battle between Noob and Marlene, who has more influence over the sidelines, because they are the 2 biggest playmakers on each side.
Now it's gonna be easier for Noob because 2 Spirit Vessel charges. Imagine how much damage he can do. Snaking, coming over, still not level 6. Crit, running into, has the shards, a little bit off the mark, but the snowball won't be, and Omar in so much trouble. The blinding light, not enough to save his life. Malrine gets another one going for his team.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Marlin decides to not defurage this game. Usually he goes for a defurage, this time decides for the mana boots. As we see, Noob and Kaori trying to catch Skitter top.
Yeah, they are rotating, but the same move is being mimicked by the 2 supports of Falcons. Let's see, Quest going towards Skitter. He doesn't have his ulti. The Stampede will get used and literally trampling over him. Noob secures the kill. On the other side, though, they didn't find the A2000. Good read from him, going towards the top lane through the Twin Gates, gets towards his team to a safe position, and now this tower on the top lane will be in trouble on top of them killing an Alchemist.
Yes, one carry gets caught, the other doesn't, and they are gonna probably try to defend bottom, or kind of look, they're moving to the gate, all of them. It will be interesting if they, but Techies
They're going into mines.
All the mines.
Boom, Omar in trouble.
Only one,
Stevo
though.
doesn't connect though. Omar, the snowball will be there. No uppercut on crit just yet, and Bushwhack amazing stops the jump from the techies. Doesn't matter in the end. Amar comes over and then the damage is enough. But I always love when that blast off doesn't go off.
I mean, you could tell by the way they were moving top if they were like, should we that bottom? No, yeah, the Omar goes solo, he dies, but at least he shows a lot of info.
Imagine if you all go and then just explode to the mines, though. Techies didn't have the time to mine that entirely, and this early in the game, you're probably not gonna have the mana to do whatever you want with the proximity mines. So bottom lane tower has been left alone, meaning that Falcons should probably be able to take it down now.
It's under attack.
Yes, Omar will take care of it. I mean, Kaori is delaying with the creep, but they no longer intend to defend the bottom.
If you're gonna cast, we're gonna have to teach you all of the names of the creeps. So that's one thing that we have to work on.
It's tomato.
That's true, that's true. Tomato and potato. As Quest, they still don't have a blink on a centaur, but they still want to go for a play. The proximity mine in a perfect position. It exploding. Was it scouted? I didn't see no pings from Falcons.
They did scout the board now. They have both obs and sentries, so they know exactly where they are. Will Marlene still get caught?
He will get stunned up. Bushwhack connects. He just goes down. This should not have happened.
I think he just thought he could react in time, because probably they clicked the centaur in the fog, and by clicking him in the fog, on the icon, you can see if he made a slot for the dagger. Probably thought no dagger, or the thought, Amar getting caught.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage. The TPs from the supports will keep him alive, but it just goes to show how much damage this Coddle is able to do. Amar buys a Midas. Next item will be a BKB. He understands he's not living through this Coddle damage without the debuff immunity.
Yeah, if you don't have a dispel, this Coddle combination of spells is just gonna rip you apart. So far so good for the Quest. Only 1k down against the Alchemist. I can tell you they're playing very fast, on the Quest side, and they are being proactive. Besides that, Omar going bottom and dying, they've been making moves of their own all the time.
Oh, Quest
But
read this move from Falcons. Crit going in. Okay, they didn't read it too well. Bushwhack beautifully there stops Crit and his initiation. They're gonna try to finish him up. Not gonna be happening with the mines. They destroy Malik. Rolling Thunder. Troll and Crit finally gets sniped, but DA2000, beautiful power shot from him. As you do have all of your heroes here. Skinner will be rotating as well. Has the radius. The solar bind will connect on him. The Bushwhack as well, catching him to a tree. Here comes the Illuminate. Skinner in so much trouble. He does get taken down. Getting into the fight as a carrier and just dying is a huge deal. And Malrine pushed back by the blinding light. Pull out his eyes and then his heart as well. Snaking is next on the menu. Another solar bind will make sure that you do not move an inch. And TA2000 with another power shot slays Snaking as well. Falcons, they got red thoroughly. And there's the rune. Yup, even the wisdom rune. Everything going the way of Quest.
Wow. I mean, Quest reading that perfectly, understanding like they can fight this. They got to the bad start of the fight. They lose the Centaur for nothing, but then a little bit of overextending by the Falcons. And Quest are ready to punish. Like, they're extremely talented team at pressing buttons, right? Like, all these players, like, one of the best on their roles of like just using spells and like moving on the in the team fight, and they show it. Big victory
really
for them.
do show it. They really do show it. Man, the way that they read that move, understanding that Falcons are going to be wanting to open up the map so that they have more space to farm with the Alchemist. And they just come with 5 heroes, even with Malik jumping into billion proximity mines and getting annihilated in a second. It is just so huge. Imagine if the Stampede came out, though. If it did, maybe Falcons would decide to bail. So a little bit of a lucky break for Quest maybe.
Yeah, a good thing in a bad thing, you know. Very good thing in a Centaur getting dumpstered first, you know. You're not looking for a Centaur to die without using spells, but anyhow, like 3k down with the Alchemist, nighttime hits. I think they're gonna keep being active. Like before this Blink Dagger on the Alchemist, Noob really doesn't have much to care about. I think he knows it.
Oh, Alchemist, he's under his own vision. He feels safe. He's not gonna be feeling safe any longer. He pops his ulti. He didn't remove the Spirit Vessel, so you're gonna be healing nothing. And the sharpshooter gets shot somewhere in the back. They understand they could have hit somebody there. Without the glyph, the tier 2 is already gone. Quest are doing an amazing job in this game thus far.
I mean, we spoke about like 5 minutes ago about this bottom tower being gone. Oh, Marlene?
Running away, and nope, goodbye tires. You know those things that cops put on the ground so that they break your tires? Well, that's pretty much TA2000 here as Snaking gets caught. It is going to be the Echo Shot bouncing around, and another Illuminate. Snaking has nowhere to go. His reactive taser pops. These heroes do not care about their right clicks, not whatsoever. As Kaori, is this another dive? How crazy are Falcons gonna be? Do you come up this high ground? No, they know. They know something is wrong. We'll take the long way out.
Might even see that trusty shovel in the fog, you know. Dota is a weird game, but Quest continuing to play insanely fast. They're hitting left, right, and they're not giving a break to Falcons, and they're gonna continue to do so.
Yeah, going on the Razor. Malik, he sees them. There's the hoof stomp. And they have the Boomerang and the Bushwhack. Goodbye with the Sharpshooter. Now looking towards Crit. That's going to be nice charge. Trying to protect himself with the Snowball. He's going to buy at least a couple of seconds. But make no mistake, this Tusk is gone. He's at least going to get a punch there onto TA2000, who takes absolutely no damage having the Shield Rune. It is just an easy run around the map for Quest, getting everything that they would ever hope for.
But look at it. As soon as they kill guy at the mid tower, they're already at the Marlene bottom. They're not stopping. There's no like blind hope. Every single moment, like they kill someone, it seems like they know where to go next exactly. Like, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Snaking, putting mines here to get this tower down the glyph. We'll make sure that that doesn't happen. He's dead as well. Yeah, literally, they're gonna be laughing at him. He has the blast off, but he's gonna explode from the enemies, not from his own accord. Even before that, Noob is unstoppable, and already, as you're mentioning, they're moving somewhere else.
Already finding Amar. Do they have a stampede? They do!
Oh no! They don't need the real Centaur. They have the one from the jungle, and at least he's gonna be using the Midas. Like, screw you, creep. And he dies to the neutrals. Finally, something, can we call it good for Falcons? It's definitely not good. Your core died again.
I'm not sure about the good, but it is not the worst possible scenario for the Razor, right? He dies to the creep, but regardless, I mean, they're already bottom. We don't need to talk. We can just watch.
Yeah, we can just watch. He did this time around use the Spirit Vessel a little bit earlier. Alchemist does stun himself in a safe position, however. So you need to wait for the Chemical Rage or he's just gonna purge it off. This time around though, he's gonna have the Orchid and we all know the range of the spells or the items that the Coddle can use. So you can just use that from super far away.
Blink Dagger and Marlene, so although Skitter does have one, now they have like two ways of initiating. I mean, they completely broke this timing on the Falcons lineup, but Falcons lineup, are they gonna go to rush? It feels so far away. I don't think they'll try even, but it would be a good fight if they could get there.
If they could. This is the Dark Troll Summoner. Just a little bit of a problem with names there. Corey tanking the Roche. They have the rally. Roche, of course, smashing the ground, making sure that those skeletons die and Falcons won't go there. They just don't feel safe anywhere on the map, let alone going towards the Roche pit.
It's just way too far, like on the map. Even if they get there, it could turn into a complete mess. But after the rush, like, usually you need to fix the lanes, but quest lanes are looking way too good. Okay, quest slowing it a bit down. I think they feel too like, okay, we're probably stomping this game. All we need to do is not to throw. Like, literally, somewhat, Falcons cannot win this game anymore. Only Quest can throw. This is something I sometimes say to my team when we're doing so well. Like, they cannot win guys anymore. We can only throw. So just...
No pressure.
Yeah, take it easy, discipline, and we're gonna be fine. And that's what Quest is doing right now.
They are doing it. They don't have the best siege lineup, but with this kind of a lead at some point, you are going to be breaking the high ground and really you're not afraid of Falcons turning it around. I'm starting to already think about scenarios in my head, like how the Falcons actually get this game back. How do they protect their high ground in a good way? And what's starting to come to mind is like an Aghanim for a Tusk. That is 25 minutes away, 100%. So I don't see other great timings that you can hope for.
Wait. Is the GTT play coming?
Of course it is. Of course it is. There is gonna be the Grand Theft Tormentor towards the bottom lane. You steal the Wisdom Rune and the Tormentor as well.
Falcons are there! Oh,
They
it's
know.
gonna be big.
Gonna be a huge one. Both of the teams are smoked. Crit is waiting for it. He wants to ruin the bushwhack. He does dodge it, and they do find themselves a call. It's gonna be a great kill if he can get it. The unstable concussion going towards him, and Malrini's not gonna let it go so easily. Does get taken down. Meanwhile, Malik going up to the Razor Amar will get taken down. His TA2000 in a really good position. Still has the Aegis, can start running forward. The mines, they do a lot of damage, and he does get the disarm on the center. No way he's gonna be able to finish off that proximity mine. Kaori finishes off Staking with the right click. Buyback immediately. Staking wants to be a part of this fight as Malrine, he does finish off Kaori. Slow down on TA2000, still having that Aegis with the Wind Run. He'll get himself away. And Falcons, they do defend the graveyard area with the one buyback.
They do defend, but it's not over. 18 seconds for Colal, and she's a bit irrelevant anyway, so they might still look for more.
Stable concoction, Skitter going in. Gleipnir will connect at him. You're a little bit too deep, my friend. Bushwhack into a follow-up hoof stomp onto the two of them with the Acorn shot just bouncing around doing insane amounts of damage. And TA2000 finishes off Malrine with a focus fire. It looked like Malrine was in a safe position, not versus this guy.
Wow, what a spell is it? Besides stacking the Centaur plus Bushwhack, they're just keeping them on the range perfectly. I mean, this ward, by who plays this ward on the right? Right of the Wind Ranger. Whoever plays this ward is low-key winning the game. Kaori plays a ward to win a game, not plays a ward to save a life. Plays a ward to win a game.
That's how it works. Wards, very important, and Quest warding game in this game one has been amazing. Every single ward, there was a reason behind it. It was like, oh, I want to give some vision. No, we're gonna play this area. We're gonna protect the hero in this area. We are gonna smash the enemies in this area with the last one. With that, they do claim the last outer tower. Do not steal the Tormentor. However, it is way too hard for them to go for it just yet.
I mean, they don't want to risk it too much, but Centaur and a Hoodwink are on the top of the vision. This might be a problem. At least they should get one.
The Hoodwink is a elusive hero. Crit is coming forward. He has that blink dagger, but Omar, he knows that something is wrong, just gets himself away. Falcons, they're playing solid around their wards, but they're just way too far behind, and with that scared.
A2000 still with the Aegis. He can go first.
Their snaking has been caught. Bushwhack connects as well as the boomerang after that. Just a couple of hits are gonna be enough. Reactive taser not nearly good enough to save Snaking's life. That's a dieback.
Yeah, 50 seconds on the sidelines, and with the blast off and the proximity mine, he's a big part of Falcons' damage, and they're gonna be missing it at least for 44 more seconds. 20 seconds on the Aegis, he will get this tower, and then we'll see if they pursue more.
The tower gets taken down. You still have one more glyph, another 7 seconds to buy. You have 10 seconds left on the Aegis, the A2000. You probably want that one to heal you, so he will pull himself out while doing as much damage as possible to the range axes. Very nice. Quest does the most amount they could with this Aegis.
Yes, I mean, most importantly for them, I don't know if it's their fault to say, like, all 4 heroes, all 3 alive heroes besides Razor were in the base and not farming the whole time. So no Aegis, 15k up. Falcons will try to surprise. Smoke while Teddy is dead. But look at the lanes. Just look at the lanes. Look at the perspective of Quest.
Yep.
Like, they just see nobody's showing on these lanes. They're pushing deeply. They're even pinging them out. That was a Pango ping. Like, I'm gonna show mid, guys. Because this is not gonna work out.
Doesn't make no sense, and Falcons, they're not ready to just go for the last hurrah smoke into the enemy side of the map where you're most likely gonna die. Also, you know, one interesting thing, Milan, Falcons haven't taken down a single tower. This is complete domination coming out from Quest.
Yes, I started talking about it like at minute 15, how 5 minutes ago from that point we were saying like, this tower will die. I was like being smart, it will die to Amar solo. It's still not down. It led to so many kills for Quest, and like it led to so many problems for the Falcons lineup.
So many, and Noob now also has a shard, so he's making sure to just summon everybody to his side. Yo, bro, Centaur, can you come and help? Sure. He's just calling everybody towards him. This time around, they won't be finding anybody, considering that Falcons, they're playing together, waiting on that ward, hoping that Quest are gonna get something. And there's the Tormentor. It's not with the rune. It's not the same, though. They will get the Tormentor either way. Quite a lot of gold.
It's just TT. It's not Grand Theft Tormentor. It's just Theft Tormentor.
TT? Okay.
TT.
If you want TT, that's fine. That's
the TT, and with the wisdom is GTT.
Either way, the Quest, they're 17k gold ahead versus an Alchemist lineup. That could be considered quite a bit more as well. Skitter, though, 9-second BKB. Amar, 9-second BKB. Can this change the game, Milan?
I mean, yes and no. We'll see a Pangoro.
Rolling Thunder towards Corey. He didn't get the heal off. And now with the Stampede and the Force Staff, the A2000 saving his buddy. Coming in with the Focus Fire, trying to finish off Melody. Will do exactly that. Has the BKB and so much damage. Shackle Shot connects. Uppercut punch. There onto the A2000, who is still standing his ground. Wants to get away. Shards are going to be nice, but it doesn't matter because the damage is just too overwhelming. Quest are too strong. Snaking coming forward with a blast off, but he's going to be the only one dying while Skitter gets himself into the trees, and they know exactly where he is. He is right here pinging it out. They know who and how and when and where they need to hunt. Quest, they wipe the floor with Falcons, and with that, this should be it for the first map of the series.
I always say the way you use BKB shows how good of a player you are, and TA2000 is a god.
Okay, so he's as good as a player can get, right?
I mean, that was pitch perfect, man. Like, they tried to jump in with the Alchemist from Fog. He reacts in a millisecond, gets it off, and just demolishes fight. Of course, his team helped. Of course, everyone did their part, but that was really impressive.
Really, really impressive. Coming out from TA2000, this guy has been, I mean, he has been playing high MMR pubs forever, and then like 2 years ago, he's just started being godly in Dota. I don't know what happened, but he has been crushing it for quite some time.
Do you remember him? The scan is gonna hit. No smoke, so this play should not be really working. No wards, but with the scan they kind of know. I mean, so disciplined play by the quest. So disciplined. This is lovely to see. The Hack, their coach, probably is smiling a bit right now. So they're gonna smoke themselves, and I'll save a story about TA2000 later. Let's watch if it's gonna be another 5v5 fight.
Yeah, story time for later. Skitter will get found, immediately stunned up, doesn't even get the BKB off. He's not gonna have the reaction of TA2000. Just doesn't feel that good about this game, but TA2000 feels amazing. Gets a kill there, is beyond godlike, has that amplified damage rune, and straight into the pit. Falcons, they are still trying to play this game, but it is so hard. Bottom lane, there is a play being made. At least Malrine gets the Rolling Thunder off, so this kill duo be able to finish him off.
2 kills into a rush, but they're gonna try to get more. This could be danger, at least for a Mar. Oh, no banner. I always look forward to pro players using banner, but no banner this time, unfortunately.
Fortunately, no banner. There is an Aegis cheese, however, which arguably the better of the 2 second rows dying on the dire side. Really good for quest. It is time to start poking at the last lane.
Depends who you have using banner. If you have me using your banner, then Aegis cheese is miles better. Jokes aside, this should be enough for them to, like, with the Aghanim's picked up Aegis on the Wind Ranger. I think she's gonna go YOLO.
It's very much YOLO. Focus fire onto the tower. There will be a Walrus punch.
Shackle shot?
The shackle shot, amazing! It's always the guy in the back's fault. Amar just hasn't been having the game, and now he's gonna kill his buddy. Skitter gets the stun. That's a little bit too deep into the mine. Skitter, however, he does no damage, and the cheese will be keeping Noob alive. Malrine getting in, trying to do something, but impetus shots, they do hurt quite a lot. He does disarm this Enchantress, but in the end still will be going down. Noob a little bit too deep. The tier 4s will finish off. He is creating space for his team to kill Raxus, but they want to kill heroes. He will be buying back, has the boots of travel, can rejoin the fight once again. You already killed him. Like, you can think you've killed him 2 times because of the cheese and his life. Now he's back again. Falcons, they know they don't have any more gas left in the tank.
Oh man.